He's in this
A
video.
lot of times when we say, God, we surrender this to you, or I surrender this to you, and then 7 months later, still interested in the guy or still interested in the thing, it's actually because you still really want it and you don't actually want to surrender it. And what do I mean by this? It's that, yes, we do surrender it in that prayer to him or that moment to him, but then every opportunity that the person comes into our mind, we're like envisioning a life with them, or we're letting the thought run free in our minds, or they text you because maybe they need something from you. And it's like after they text you for that one thing, it's like you're prolonging conversation or you're reaching out to them, or anytime they're around, you're trying to be in the same circle. And that's actually not helping God take or allow you to take the emotions. That's actually growing your emotions, and that's not a surrendered state. So when I was like praying about my husband, I truly was just so focused on desiring the Lord. I was in seminary when I met my husband, and I really did not want to get involved in emotions, get involved in anything that had to do with another guy. And so I would take that to the cross, and I would be like, I surrender this. And anytime I saw him in a room, I was on the opposite side of the room, or anytime, like I was crazy. I'm gonna be honest, I was so crazy. Literally, he sat beside me on a couch one time, and I got up and sat on the opposite side of the room because I was like, I don't want my emotions involved in this. I want the Spirit to speak. And so then I would do all of that. I would actively surrender, and then I'd come to the Lord and I'd pray, like surrendering it, and God would just give me the verse, Ecclesiastes 8:5, which is a wise heart knows the proper time and the just way. And so as I was like pushing it away, God was like, wait, like I need you to actually lean in. And that's a lot of times how we confuse, like, I surrender this to the Lord, to the Lord hasn't taken the emotions away from me yet, because ultimately God's not just going to take your emotions. He gave us our emotions for a reason. It's to navigate certain things. It's to draw us closer to the Lord. It's to express it in a form of adoration onto the Lord. And him just taking it is like doing a disservice to us when we're asking for him to surrender something from us. Because if you look at Jesus dying on that cross, like that was like pure, like just awfulness on the cross. And it wasn't just in a second, it was like a prolonged time of him suffering and sacrificing himself. And that's the cost of surrendering, right? It's really surrendering our flesh, picking up the cross and being like, God, I allow you to renew my mind in this, and I keep surrendering it to you, and I surrender. And one day you're going to notice that either the guy is for you or it's not, but that you were actively choosing surrender over and over and over again, rather than choosing to walk in your emotions. So ladies, if you guys are praying that prayer and you don't actually want to let it go, let this be your time to let it go. And I know that those thoughts in your mind of like, you know, when you like someone and then like the thoughts come in and you're like, oh, like imagine if he texts me, or like imagine we went on a date. Like I get it, it's such a fairy tale thing in your mind, but that is causing you to fall harder rather than surrender your emotions. And God can't work to surrender the